philosopher? Yes.
Yeah. Author, motivational speaker, Mr. EK, right back at you with the motivational vlog. And I'm gonna jump right into this one. And this was called Keep People's Name Out Your Mouth. And on this one, man, I'm not talking about no Will Smith shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking more on some that can get you killed shit. You don't speak on nobody who ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Keeping people's name in your mouth, man, can be hazardous to your health. And that goes for people who like to post things on social media and things like that. When you typing somebody's name up, talking shit about them and shit like that, homie, what you don't know is they got family, homie. You know what I'm saying? They got family and friends too. And when them people hear them things, they're not finna let you talk about their family like that, homie. And you don't even know them people, you know what I'm saying? You'll have 100 people coming at you from all different angles, homie, and you don't recognize none of them, homie, but they recognize you, you know what I'm saying? From talking reckless online or whatever you was doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's best to keep people's name out your mouth, homie, especially going to social media with it and shit like that, man. That's some bullshit, you know what I mean? Like I said, people got friends, homie. They're not gonna just sit back and let you say some foul shit about they loved one, you know what I mean? And motherfuckers will do shit, you know what I mean? Especially like people who come from the streets. Niggas got homies that still doing what they do, you know what I'm saying? And some of them niggas ain't going for it, you know what I mean? Whether you talking about a nigga who don't get down no more or what, they still got loved ones, homie. So it's best to keep people's name out your mouth, homie. That's the safe way to go about it, homie. If you got something to say to somebody, homie, say that shit to them, homie. Don't say it online, and don't do it through videos and shit like that, homie. Like the other day I was scrolling through YouTube, homie. I'm just looking at some of the titles, whatever, seeing what they might be talking about and shit like that, so I can go the other way. I like to do my own thing, period. So as I'm scrolling through YouTube and shit, everybody, every content creator, I mean like almost all of them in their titles got somebody else's name in their titles, homie. And I'm like, God damn, what does it come to? You know what I mean? Like, niggas, I mean, and half y'all, man, you know, a lot of y'all say y'all from the streets and shit like that, then y'all should know better than that. You know what I mean? You never do shit like that, homie. And then you putting it on videos or whatever. You saying people's name and calling people out, homie. You just don't do shit like that, homie. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you come from the streets. You should know better than that. You know what I mean? And like, even like far as like my generation or just niggas from the street, period. And I ain't talking about this new millennial shit. We didn't even really fuck with phones, homie. You know what I'm saying? As far as talking on them and shit like that, we ain't never really fucked with phones, you know what I mean? Nowadays, you got motherfuckers who, not only will they fuck with phones, they hold the motherfucker up, talk on the camera, do a video, let motherfuckers know where they at, and all this shit, homie. I mean, it's like, it's totally different today, you know? And I see people from my generation slipping into that type of shit, you know what I mean? Getting on there, getting on camera, saying where they at, talking shit to a motherfucker. But if you notice, man, we done lost a lot of young people to that bullshit. Motherfuckers talking shit to somebody and they letting them know where they at, man. And motherfuckers is showing up, homie, taking niggas out. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, man, don't underestimate nobody, homie. Even if this nigga got the goddamn Pussy of the Year or Pussy of the Decade award, homie, you know what I'm saying? Man, don't call this nigga name out on no camera and no shit like that. Because the fact of the matter is, no matter how pussy that dude might be, he still got friends and he still got family, and some of them probably ready to get down for him, homie, and ready to handle that shit, and they're not gonna sit back and let you just talk about him, homie, like that. So everybody, you know, be careful, man, especially like I said, motherfuckers that come from the streets or even like my generation, homie, we don't do no shit like that, homie, you know what I mean? Getting on camera and talking shit, saying names and shit like that, homie. Don't underestimate nobody, homie. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, even if this nigga got the Pussy of the Decade award, homie, don't call this nigga out on no camera and bullshit like that. You got something to say to him, make sure you say it to him, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because you wind up with his loved ones on your monkey ass, you know what I'm saying? And it could be detrimental, you know what I mean? And you don't even recognize these people, but they recognize you. You know what I'm saying? From gangbanging through your fingers on the keyboard and shit like that. Half of these people say they from the streets and shit like that. I'm not saying they not. I'm just saying where this come from their mouths, you know what I mean? Saying that they from the streets and shit like that. But they should know better than that, homie. We gotta know better than that. And you know what I mean? Even if you know you can win the fight or win whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, with this motherfucker, man. That just ain't, it ain't gangster, and it ain't man shit. You know what I mean? It ain't grown man shit, homie. You know, holler at a motherfucker on the phone or in person, but why let everybody know what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people do this for a certain reason. You know what I mean? They want to put somebody on blast and say they did this, and that, because they want you to feel the same way about it. You know what I mean? That's your situation, homie. Don't try to get me to feel the way you feel about it because you mad at this person or you ain't feeling what they doing or whatever. Don't try to, you know what I mean, rebel rouse up a bunch of motherfuckers and feel the way you feel about it. You know what I mean? That's on you. You know what I mean? So all this putting people names out there, homie, just be careful, homie, because that's some foul ass shit. Motherfuckers shouldn't have put that in the game anyway. There's certain things that you just don't put in the game, homie. Shit like this, homie, it wasn't no school shootings. You know what I'm saying? When we went to junior high, when we went to school, you know what I'm saying? And then, what was the first one? Columbine, you know what I'm saying? Somebody put that shit in the game, and what happened? Back door. I think, what, a dozen of them that happened since then? You know what I'm saying? Because certain shit you don't put in the game because somebody gonna always try to do it better, make more of a impression, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. So certain shit you just don't put in the game, homie. And this new thing with everybody calling out another person who trying to do content or subject matter content creators or whatever, calling out other ones, that's really some bullshit to me, homie. I don't get down like that. I ain't saying nobody's name. I stay in my own lane, you know. And then a lot of people do it for clickbait. A lot of people do it for views. You know what I'm saying? And if it take me talking about a motherfucker or titling my shit with a motherfucker's name in it, then I'm just not gonna get them views. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't with that type of shit. So y'all be careful out there. I'm not knocking nobody, whatever, homie. This is all advice to make a motherfucker live, keep you going. You know what I'm saying? But this is a serious thing because I'm watching it and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean? That's that copycat shit damn near, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas put that shit in the game. And like I said, that's some new millennial type shit, man. Where we come from in my generation, we barely fucked with phones, homie. Let alone put it up in the air, look at it and do a video and say where I'm at when I'm talking shit about somebody and post that shit where the world can see it or his family can see it or homies can see it. Niggas just doing reckless ass shit they're not even knowing, homie. That shit comes back and it's niggas out here who ain't playing. You see these dudes on video, that don't mean you know them, homie. That don't mean you know them, homie. That's people show you what they want you to see. Some people lie, some people are what they say they are, homie. And I learned to accept when people say they this and they that, that's what they are, homie. How you gonna say they not? How I'm gonna say they not? So I ain't here to argue about that or argue with nobody about what they say they do or don't do, homie. Just everybody be careful out there, homie. Don't fall into this new millennium type shit. Let them young people do that, man. I wish they wouldn't do it either, but that's some new shit. It really is. I love y'all, man. I'm glad to see y'all back for another one, man. Make sure you check out Max Stories and Lessons with EK this Friday dropping, and I'll see y'all then, man. I love y'all. Until then, be safe. When you get up to bat, man, swing for the fence, homie, home run, that shit, man. I love y'all. See y'all later.